Hey there, everybody. Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Immortals of Aveum. In our last episode, a lot of things happened. We started out by trying to work with Sandrak to help heal the wound, work with the Pentasod. Then, of course, as everyone expected, Sandrak turned on us because we had found a non-lethal way of healing the wound by working with the Allori. Apparently, the Pentasod has actually set it up so that the Allori would continuously feed back magic into the planet, into the ley lines, in order to keep the wound from ever even happening. And therefore, the Allori now can help heal the wound by feeding the magic back in. And that was our proposal. And of course, Sandrak, in his complete insaneness, turned on us, continued to try and fight the Pentasod, and eventually ended up leaving the Shrouded Realm. So we've come back to the main areas. We have worked with Zendara and Thaddeus and so on, and actually turned against Kirkin, who wanted to continue the war, because that was all that, really in my mind, that's really all that she knows. And therefore that was what she thought was right. But everyone turned against her and said, no, let's find a way to do this in a non-lethal manner. Let's get the Allori on board. Let's get them to help us work with the Pentasod, and therefore fight Sandrak. So that's where we left off in Kalthus, ready to move forward. So let's go ahead and jump back into the game and find out what's happening next. All right. We have already spoken to all of our allies. So let's speak to...
Well, that was a whole thing.
That's an understatement.
Are you doing okay about Kirkin?
Of course I'm not. But what's done is done.
So, do I call you Grand Magnus now, or what?
Do you ever give things time to process, Initiate?
So you're saying we should table it and go?
I am. Are you ready?
Here we go.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go.
Air commanders have their final orders, sir. We're ready to embark and engage over the wound.
Keep our scrying officers silent until I give the signal. Sandrak still thinks we're coming to help.
They won't know what hit them.
Just need to get close enough to drop us on Sandrak's flagship.
My boys will break away and try to dampen whatever Sandrak's spells have got its hooks in the Pentasod, pulling it through.
Good a plan as any, except, well... our airships are powered by magic. How are we supposed to transport the Allori?
You ain't. Fellas, time to gussy up.
All my born days I wanted to see that.
We can really do this.
Good hunting, people.
Okay.
They've destroyed us!
What would you expect? God, they got the Pentasod just kind of
Peel off and hit their flanks!
roped up.
Open a path for the Allori!
Copy that!
The rest of you, we're going straight up the gut. Woohoo! Did he really just yell wahoo?
I was feeling it.
Sir! Roshanian airship bearing for the Allori! We can't stop it!
You have to, Captain. We can't do this without them.
Strip it!
Oh! Never mind, sir.
Holy shit.
Not bad. This is all on you now, Initiate.
No. Last time it was just up to me. I made the biggest mistake of my life. We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Okay. I got no idea what Okay, so apparently we're in chapter 18. Whew. Okay. Now what? Oh, that's just wrong.
Start moving, Initiate!
Okay.
Jack! Get down!
Oh shit.
Yay!
Oh, great. And now I'm underneath. What? Who's... What? There is still... There. Good lord. Okay. To some degree, I want to take my time and make sure that I don't miss anything. But at the same time... Alright, let's... I should have one... Okay, I have 2 legendary essences. Oops, upgrade. Alright, blue's not been upgraded at all. Red's been upgraded twice. Green's fully upgraded. Alright. Red... Actually, no. Let's go blue. And let's make sure to upgrade 1 time at least. Okay, so that gets me to 120 damage with 8 capacity. 5 more damage for the next level. Blue totems has been upgraded once. Red has not been upgraded at all, but it doesn't affect spell damage or power. And I still don't have a legendary green. Radiant ring, yes, all magic power. Let's make sure to upgrade you. Okay. Now. Oh, I was supposed to go all the way up. Okay. Ooh, boy. No! Why does this game not have mantling? Okay. That is not my typical form of combat, and that really sucked for me. I gotta say. Was that timed? Oh, come on. You gotta... Alright, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pull this off. Alright, let me find the right angle first before I go worrying about that. That's definitely not it. That's too high. Alright, there's the right angle. Okay, that was easier than I thought. I really expected that to be harder. I still don't think I have any green essence. Or legendary. No.
Sir, I'm getting close to Sandrak. Should I wait for you?
There's no time. Go.
If that isn't telling you the boss fight's coming, I don't know what is.
Jack, Kirkham betrays me with a doomed assault with you at the head.
No. She was still all in on your plan. But my friends and I had a different idea.
Oh, you turned against her. Wonderful. I've had a good influence on you.
They're the key, Sandrak. If you really want to heal the wound, you're going to let them finish. You know I'm right.
I admit, your army of gargoyles is something I didn't see coming. Children of the Pentasod, are they not? Cruel of you to bring them just to see it die. You must want to build yourself a little family of orphans again. After all you have seen, you still insist on prolonging the world's suffering. Vantifor. Homes!
That was weird.
Zata missed. not meet my end like this. With the Thrada Cull, I resist you. With my own will, I resist you.
What? I don't even know what just happened there. I guess I needed to be under his dome?
After all you have seen, you still insist on prolonging the world's suffering. Vijay! But should I fall, Aveum will follow. Okabe's court.
Can't even see what's happening.
You cannot touch me!
Okay.
Can you hear it, Jack? In all of its varied hues of panic, the realization that even immortality is fleeting.
Sup?
Sup?
The traitor returned at last. You dishonor everything I gave you, sister. That Rasharn gave you.
You're so full of shit. You sold our people a dream you abandoned the moment I handed you the power to fulfill it.
You don't always have to wait until I'm on the ropes to swoop in, you know?
I don't. You're just always on the ropes.
Do you know how many Lucians she's killed, Jack? And you, sister? How many of your countrymen have died at his hands?
Get back here.
How? Both of you betray your masters for what? A chance at power? And then which of you will betray the other if
Get behind my shield!
I'm trying.
Get behind me!
You disgust me, malevolent spirit. I will erase your names from all memory. Vijay!
Get behind my shield!
I am warded against your power, creature.
Where is he?
Vantitor. Lose it.
Moment, where?
Get behind me!
You disgust me, malevolent spirit. I will erase your names from all memory. That done miss. Vision.
Nishas Yuchi Barat. Zichi.
Enough! You mistake me for someone that has limits. I am the very wellspring of magic. The very...
Remember that time we pulled one over on the Upbridge gang?
I guess.
I'm saying literally remember the time we pulled one over on the Upbridge gang.
Enough! No! It's finally time to end your suffering. What?
Oh, he removed the shackles. Wild magic.
This is for Devin. And for Luna. Oh, and the Palathon. And Saren. And fuck, man. Oh.
Don't forget the Maladar.
Right. And for the Maladar.
No, dummy. Literally, don't forget the Maladar.
It'll work.
Damn, kid! Look says it's a bust. Too much corruption is pouring out of it too fast. Their absorption powers can't slow it down, much less cork it.
Then what are we going to do? The wound's still growing.
I'm thinking.
Think faster. Rasharnian Armada, this is the hand. Sandrak is dead and his madness is over. Stand down and disperse on my command.
You've already figured out the solution, Jack. We win. Then we start thinking about how to fix the wound.
Isn't there something else that we can do about it, I mean?
Of course. She never told you that Immortals are charged with sacrificing themselves to heal the wound at the end of their tenure.
Before you ask, yeah, it works.
What?
The mandate, the healing ritual, one that splits you from your magic, from your soul. It works. I never would have left the Immortals if it didn't. That's too much of a person.
Would it work on something this big? If I...
Jumped in, exploded yourself right next to the binding stone, flooded all the fonts back into the shrouded realm? Yeah, could do. There's a hair of a mite. You won't survive, though. Good news, that bunny in your eyes is gone, and resolve is a powerful thing.
You're the worst possible person to actually understand goodbyes.
I'll tell her.
Well, okay. You don't have time to teach me the ritual, so...
Just stick it in your head on the way down. I know. Listen, kid. If you're gonna jump, just jump already.
Jack?
It'll be okay, Luna.
Jack!
She apparently forgot she can fly.
What did he do?
He fixed it. Never doubted him for a second.
So, now that the wound's been unfucked for the moment,
The rest is up to us. Magni orders are gonna have to rewrite their entire magical playbooks, and include the Alluri in them.
west of the Orenthals, huh? That's a right nice stretch of green. Pretty hills, dark groves. Rook'll love groves. They're all gardeners at heart, really.
They deserve more.
Yeah, well, what you started here, it's gonna spread.
Lucium will follow our example.
Yeah, sure it will.
Word from Lavenry.
Speak of the devil.
Short version. The king and the dynastic families give their unending thanks.
That's it?
The language used was lovely, yet economical.
No, I mean, did Kirkin...
No word from her at all, sir. The king will recognize your claim as the head of your order, if you ask for it.
She'll come around.
No, she won't.
Yeah, likely not. She never did with me. You and Jack had the right of it, in a way I never did.
Woke up right in time for the compliments. Keep them coming.
There he is.
You look good for someone that exploded.
I got better.
Paid having the Pentasod owe you a favor. Spit you back out the Shrouded Realm good as new. Your legs still seem a bit pudding-foot, though.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Your, friend left when she saw you were on the mend. She said she wasn't sure where she was gonna go.
Yeah, that tracks. So what's next?
Well, plenty of Sandrak loyalists are still out there, running amok and causing trouble, refusing to believe he's really dead. You got any loose ends, kid? Wouldn't expect to tie him up in peace.
And what about the Immortals?
Rasharn's withdrawing back to the front. We'll take advantage of that time and try to rebuild.
And, under your leadership?
I take it you have an opinion on that.
I mean, yeah. I think it should be you.
I see. I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, that's great. Totally should be you, for sure.
Totally.
Awesome. Yeah. Shouldn't be me at all. Right?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, well that's a little rude.
I mean, that would be the worst thing.
Yeah.
That could
No. Yeah.
Literally
no way.
can't think
right?
Anything
But like,
worse.
why not though?
How?
Like, you haven't even
Than
thought
you
about it?
being
Their interactions are pretty good.
We could.
They got better all throughout the
Listen, it's
game.
funny. It's a funny
We've been
idea.
through a lot. We
I'd love to see it. Well, I don't, maybe we should try.
a trial.
Just for-
run. Well, what is that?
Just for shits and giggles.
I think I've proven myself more
Give it a
than
day.
once. I healed the wound.
Knew that was coming. Well, so that is Immortals of Aveum. I've enjoyed it. I think this game got kind of a bad rap, and I don't completely understand why. The voice acting was phenomenal. Everyone. Now, obviously, I came in with an interest in Gina Torres because I'm a big fan of hers, but everybody. I really, really like Zendara's voice actress as well. I mean, she did a phenomenal job. I think this game's biggest problem has been pure performance. However it was they designed the game to act like a first-person shooter, they somehow fell short. One, I think they put too much emphasis on the CPU and not on the GPU. That is certainly one definitive thing. But even so, I'm running a 4070 Ti on a 14th gen processor right now. That's my new gaming rig. And I'm still getting stutters. I'm still getting little hitches, especially at the beginning of a video, because it takes apparently the game time to warm up, which is kind of a strange thing in and of itself. But I think that's where this game fell its shortest, because the rest of the game was phenomenal. I had so much fun in combat. I thought the character interactions, the character growth was great. There were at least 2 different, maybe even 3 different spots in the storyline where I went, whoa, I didn't see that coming. So that in itself was really, really good. And I mean, they really did create this whole new world. And I loved it. I had a great time. I'm probably going to give this about a 7.5 out of 10. I can't quite give it an 8 because of the performance hitches. But if it had not had the performance hitches and had run really perfectly smoothly from beginning to end, then I absolutely would be giving this an 8.5. Because I've really had a great time. Now, the one thing I'm going to wait on to end this video with is I want to see what happens next. I know that there's a new game plus, but I'm curious as to... I know that there are 6 side bosses that you can get to. We didn't clear all the Shroud Fanes. Matter of fact, we didn't clear that many at all. There's actually 26, and we only cleared 8. So... all right, let me go ahead and skip forward here. Congratulations, you have completed the main storyline. You can continue to explore completing Shroud Fanes, finding all golden chests and legendary gear, and defeating some of the strongest Magni of Risharn, the 6. You can also replay the story with all the spells, gear, and talents you've unlocked by interacting with the New Game Plus altar in Glavegate. The adventure continues. So all of the portals are now unlocked, as you would expect. There is a tie-up loose ends. Oh, we have 3 legendary essences. Legendary Triarch Sigil. Ooh. Ooh, what's that? The Triarch Sigil of the Tyrant of Risharn, one from his ancestral enemies among the Arakin. All shred, shatter ground speed, bash damage, torrent missiles. Oh, it's an improvement to all of the Fury spells. It gives improvement to them, but it doesn't help with anything else. And we just got 3 legendary essences, which means that I can actually do some more upgrades if I want to. Do we have any talent points? We have 1 talent point. All right, that can go... Green's loadout is kind of weird. I gotta be honest. Okay, well, it's not important because I'm not going to do anything.
Grand Magnus?
I'm gonna get used to that. What's on your mind, Initiate?
Without the path, how are we going to do selection? To find more immortals, I mean.
Who says she's gone? You came back.
And I reignited the fonts across Aveum.
Right. Including the one the path formed around. I wouldn't write her off just yet. Still, we'll need to rebuild a new fortress around it all.
There's a lot of airship workers in Saren that wouldn't mind a contract like that.
Good idea. I'll have Selko look into it.
Why is it always raining on my face? That's another thing that was a little annoying throughout the game. It's in Kelphus, that is.
Everything happened so quickly that we never had a chance to talk about Devon.
I don't want to. That whole month after the Palathon fell. Our magic gone. The survivors escaping here to Glavegate only to find it under constant siege. Trying to lead all those people without any sign of hope. I made a lot of peace with a lot of things back then. And Devon's death was one of them. He was my friend. He died a hero. That's enough for me.
I get it.
When things settle, maybe I'll visit his family in the Bracelet Isles off the coast of Lavenry. Pay my respects. You should come.
You bet. The whole thing that happened with Kirkin,
I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle that.
What do you mean?
She led our order for decades, Jack. And there's not a general in the Light's army that she doesn't have leverage on. And every one of the Lucian Magni houses owes her some kind of favor.
What? Even after she literally wanted to kill the thing that created their magic?
Time moves on. Things like that get forgotten quicker than you might expect. Lamenting what happened with Kirkin? Not as important as preparing for how she comes at us next.
Sets up for a sequel if the developers had been able to pull one off.
Believe it or not, I don't do that well without orders.
Interesting. Because you don't do well with orders. But hunt down Sandrak loyalists still active in Lucium and Calthus. Explore. Hone your skills and strengthen your magic. If you can.
Thought I'd check in is all.
Nothing to report here. Carry on.
Okay. So, tying up loose ends. Are there other loose ends? Is this unlocked now? What is this thing? New Game Plus allows you to begin a new game with the spells, gear, okay. Do you wish to start? Okay, no. Not yet. Okay, so that's what that's for. I was trying to figure that out, and... Journal of Contemplation. Okay. Oh, I guess tie up loose ends is just, you know, go clear all the shroud fanes and so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, so we bring up our map. There's a portal there. I don't think there's anything here unless we were to leave the chest location. I mean, there's 3 shroud fanes in Calthus, and there's, what, 7 more golden chests that I haven't found. There's a locked door there. Actually, it's a Shatterfane. Oh, Shatterfane is where one of the 6 are, I think. There's a Shroud Fane there. Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely stuff that we could do. If we wanted to, but I'm not necessarily going to be a completionist with this game. For me, this game was about the combat. And I really enjoyed the combat. It took some... The problem I think I do have as a keyboard and mouse player, because I can't play first-person shooters with a controller anymore. I just can't. I get too much better accuracy with keyboard and mouse. But this game comes with a lot of mechanics that you don't typically get in a regular first-person shooter. Regular first-person shooter, yeah, you're going to switch weapons. Okay, I've got 3 sigils. You're going to need to be able to heal. You're going to need to be able to potentially refill your mana. You're going to need to be able to jump, things along those lines. But then they give you an extra mechanic related to the totems, and you have to decide if you're going to use that in combat. I didn't. I did use Lash a little bit, but not a lot. But then you've got Fury spells, of which there are 6, and you got to decide, are you going to use them? I used 3 of the 6. I didn't use the last 3. Actually, I never even found the 6th one. The 6th one, I'm sure, was in one of the Shroud Fanes that I haven't unlocked. So I don't even know what the 6th one is. It's probably a green, based on what I currently have available to me. So there's that. And then there's Dominion. You know, your super, which that I did learn to use. I put it on a particular mouse trigger to make it easy for me to use. But you kind of have to, that's a lot of mechanics that a typical first-person shooter, like if you're a COD player, you're not going to have all those mechanics. You're going to switch weapons, but you usually only have 3 total. You're going to be able to throw a grenade. You're going to be able to heal. You're going to be able to move. You're going to be able to jump. And that's it. That's it. Very simple. So focusing on your accuracy can really make you excellent, as the young kids certainly are. But other than that, I mean, this game, I really, really enjoyed this game. I really, really did. I thought I would. Actually, no, I knew I would. But I didn't think I was going to quite enjoy it this much. I just wish it had performed better. So with that, that is going to be the last video for Professor Plays Immortals of Aveum. And as always, I hope that you really enjoyed this content as much as I did, or somewhat close. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Please hit that subscribe button. They both help me out a lot in the YouTube algorithms. And hopefully I'll see you in another Professor Plays video. There's a lot of them already on the channel, and there's more to come. Talk to you soon.